Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the tech news of the day. First we have news from Samsung. So in February 2022, well that's obviously this year, Samsung has already launched the Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 2 360 with an Intel processor. And just 2 days ago, that's on December 28th, Samsung has again launched the same the same premium laptop with a Snapdragon 833X Gen 3 processor. Now this brand new premium laptop is said to be performing way better than the Intel's counterpart, whether it's the overall battery life or the performance. Now this premium laptop once again comes with an AMOLED display, also has a stylus, and as I've said, has better battery life than a regular Intel counterpart, and it will be running Windows 11 right out of the box. Next news is again from Samsung. In the upcoming Samsung 2023 event, we will be seeing more laptops from Samsung in the Book 3 series lineup. And these are some leaked images that we got from the Tech Lookout. These are images of the Galaxy Book 3 Ultra, Book 3 Pro, and the Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360. So far that's all we know. We don't have any more specifics about the specs. Next news is from Twitter. So Elon Musk has recently tweeted that Twitter is going to get a new feature where we can just swipe through the tweets and trends and topics instead of, scrolling or going back a step and doing a regular scroll. So it's going to be a new feature and you might be able to see it in Q1 2023. Next news is from Vivo. Vivo has already launched the Vivo X90, 90 Pro and the Pro Plus in China last month. And we already got news about the global version of the X90 Pro on the Geekbench website. And it's going to sport a MediaTek Dimensity 9200 processor with 12GB of RAM, and it'll be running Android 13 right out of the box. Next we have news from Samsung once again. Samsung Galaxy A23 and the Galaxy A04s will be receiving the Android 13 update based on One UI 5.0. Now it's going to be launched globally, so it might come to India like in a month or so, but just stay tuned or just check your system update section to see if you got new updates. With that said, Samsung is also testing Android 13 based on One UI 5.1 for devices like Samsung S22, S22 Plus and the S22 Ultra, but as you can expect, those devices will get that update only after the official launch of the S23 lineup. Next news is from Oppo. Oppo Reno 80 5G version has shown up in a lot of certification sites throughout the globe. Oppo might be launching the Oppo Reno 80 5G version in India probably the next month. Next news is once again from Samsung. Well, it's in a completely different category. Samsung has announced a new Family Hub Plus refrigerator, which they're going to showcase in the CES 2023, which actually sports a 32-inch display on a refrigerator. Now, you might think, what are you going to do with that big display? Well, for starters, you can link it with OneDrive or Google Photos, show your photos and videos on your refrigerator, control all your smart devices, bulbs, fan, or anything. Again, once again from a refrigerator. You can connect it with Amazon and order stuff once again right from your refrigerator. Anyway, you get a big screen on your refrigerator if you're into that kind of stuff. Next, we got news from Apple. In 2023, we'll get the new Apple 15 Pro with the A17 Bionic chip. According to the rumors, A17 Bionic chip will have more emphasis on battery life than on performance. When you go too high in terms of performance, it becomes very hard to make more progress. So Apple might be looking at battery efficiency or performance for this version of Bionic chip. Well, that sounds really impressive, but the EU Union lawmakers have already made a law that states all the electronic gadgets should use a USB Type-C, whether it's the wearables or the mobiles, by the end of autumn 2024. So by the time India forces everyone to use Type-C, almost half of the world is already using Type-C. Anyway, it's a good thing from the Indian part. Next news is from OnePlus. Now, it's not about the OnePlus 11, it's actually about the OnePlus 11R. Now, this OnePlus 11R is supposed to be the successor for the OnePlus 10R, which was launched in mid-2022 in the mid-range price segment. But this 11R is going to be different. According to the leaked images, it has a screen with curved edges with a single punch hole design. It will have a 50 megapixel primary camera with optical image stabilization, and it will also have an infrared blaster. Now, this version of OnePlus 11R looks to be a bit more premium than the 10R, and obviously it might cost a little more than the 10R. Now the final news of the day is from Lenovo. So Lenovo is going to showcase a lot of products in the CES 2023, which is going to happen on January 5th. And there has been a massive leak of all the products Lenovo is going to show, and these are some of the products that we found to be interesting. First, we have the Lenovo ThinkPhone, where the actual hardware came from Motorola. It'll support a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. Next, we have the Lenovo Tab Extreme, which is supposed to be a premium tablet. It will sport a Dimensity 9000 chipset, it will come with a stylus support and a keyboard accessory similar to the Apple's Magic Keyboard. Next we have the Lenovo Smart Paper, which is actually an e-ink tablet. You can also use it with a Wacom stylus for note-taking and probably some smaller designs. Besides that, we also get to see some laptops, webcams, TV accessories, and a lot more. So guys, that's it for today. Stay tuned to us to know more about the latest tech news all around. See you tomorrow.